All right, folks, welcome to 30 Days and 30 Nights. The next topic I want to talk about today is jealousy. Jealousy is, I think it's probably like a spirit of envy and jealousy. And I think you'll find that there's a lot of jealous people around. And the funny thing is, you don't even need to be doing anything that is particularly spectacular to you and still find that people are jealous of you. That's what I've noticed throughout my life, is that I don't run a race with anybody else. I'm not in competition with anyone else. I never have been. And yet I have found people that want to compete with me on silly things even, how many children you have, or, how much you earn in your job, or whether you sing or not, whether you're a good leader. I mean, so many ridiculous things that people are just jealous of. You will find that people will be jealous of your ministry also. And it sounds so bad and sad to say that, but just reading in Acts, when the apostles were healing people and casting out evil spirits, the high priest and the associates of the high priest and so on, they were jealous. I think it's Acts chapter 5. It says that they were jealous. Now, if you're on the right side, meaning if you're on God's side, then why would you be jealous that somebody is delivering people from sicknesses and casting out evil spirits? It just doesn't make sense. Why would you be jealous that they're doing that? Why wouldn't you be focusing on your own ministry and what you're supposed to be doing for God? Why would you not? You go and cast out spirits. You go and heal the sick. You go and cleanse the lepers. You go and spread the gospel. You go and minister. You go and lead. You go and serve. You go and do what you need to do. Why do you need to look at other people? That's what I never understand. Because I feel like if you're concentrating on yourself and what you're doing, then you don't have time to look at other people. The only time you have to look at other people is to encourage them and congratulate them and to support their ministry. And dealing with jealousy can be sometimes very hard because people can be very harsh, people can be very wicked, people can tell tales, try and gossip about you and tell stories about you, be negative. And not only do they do that themselves, but they also then encourage other people to do that too. Try and build a team around them of accusers. I remember hearing, I do this gospel show that I've been doing for a few years now. And I remember hearing that I'm running a gospel show and I'm around drunkards and smokers and things like that. And so, why would I be doing that when I'm leading worship? And I must admit, quite apart from the fact that I was shocked somebody would even say that, I also thought, have that person not really thought about what that sounds like? Isn't that where we're supposed to be if we're doing God's work? So I do feel that sometimes we will struggle, and I think it's part and parcel of loving God and being a light. I think that if you are a light, then people will be looking at you and people will try and find ways to dim your light. And it's very, very important that we just keep tapped in and tuned in to God, and that even when the darkness tries to come and tries to overcome us, that we keep our eyes and our focus on God, and that we are tapped into the vine, as it were, really holding on to the vine, which is the source of our strength. And if we do that, then no matter what anybody accuses us of, no matter what the jealousy does, no matter how they try to prevent and to put down and to belittle and to, try and take away your standing, it's not going to have any effect on you, because you will still stand, you will still stay close to God. And in fact, that will end up being your testimony later on. All you have to do is withstand. This is an evil time. We know that it is an evil time. We know that it is the end day. But what you need to do is stand. And if you feel lonely and if you feel like you're fed up and you just don't want to do it anymore, then what did Jesus do? He moved around, didn't he? Because he said a prophet is without honor in their own country. So if people are jealous of you in one place, you don't always have to stay. You can stay, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't let anybody run you out of a place. But also, if the pressure is a lot for you, God won't give you more than you can handle. The whole world is open to you. There will be people wherever else you go that won't be jealous, that will encourage you, that will strengthen you and give you the what you need for that time. I think that sometimes you have to step away in order to be able to see things clearly. It's like if you hold your hand to your face. If you hold your hand to your face, it's very blurred, but when you move it out a little bit, then it takes focus. And that sometimes is what we need. So this one is about jealousy. And yes, it's just another one of the things that we will go through. And that's what I found I've been through. I've been through a lot of it. But I'm still holding on. And that's what we have to do. Just keep holding on to God and keep doing what you're supposed to do for God. Don't let anybody turn you away. Even when you're crying inside and outside, don't let anybody stop you from doing what you need to do for God. And don't let anybody steal your joy. Try and be nice, because by doing so, you heap coals upon their heads. All right, folks. So you have a good day. God bless you.